why we are here. Bring all your troubles with your Kaavadi and Palpada, leave it to the Lord, and He will take care of everything. We got 10 or 15 minutes of your time, which is going to be taken away from you. Please bear with us. Anybody is standing outside, please, you can come and sit inside. Can we ask our dignitaries to come and stand here, please? And I will give it to our dear friend Hemant. Hemant Parik is with Lydia Sosene and also is a real estate agent, so friend of ours. Whatever is seeing in the Facebook, he was the first one introduced to us. So I'll ask him to introduce our guest to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindu. Can you turn the effects off? Well, very good afternoon. Thank you everyone for joining. It's turned out to be wonderful weather. The weather was terribly kind. And thank you to the committee for organizing such a great festival. Every week we have so many celebrations here, and it's great to see our fellow dignitaries here as well. We won't take too much of your time, and here at the Thaipoosam Festival celebration, I'd like to welcome first Priyanca Radhakrishnan, Labour Member of New Zealand Parliament. Priyanka, please share some words with us.
Thaipoosam It's an honor to be here to celebrate Thaipoosam with all of you. I was born in Chennai and grew up in Singapore, so Thaipoosam is a festival that I grew up with as well. It is obviously an opportunity for us to honor Lord Murugan and to reflect on his valor. He was someone who fought for justice, and everything that he did was rooted in righteousness and in wisdom. So I think for all of us, regardless of what battles we might be fighting, whether internal or external across different spheres, in parliament, local government, business, community, sports, or literally anything else, I think these are values that we can take with us. Now I just want to acknowledge a few people, because I know that the team here, or the community here, has been celebrating Thaipoosam across Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland for 28 years, and for 10 years here at the Thiru Subramaniyar Aalayam. So I just want to acknowledge a few people who've made this year's festivities possible. If I accidentally miss anyone out, please see Mr. Lango Krishnamurthy, it's his fault. But can I thank the Thaipoosam Bhajan Group and Organizing Committee, Bobby and the team for the Sai Bhajans, Roger, Krishna, and Setupati Bhagirathan. Also volunteers Lata Karunakaran, Saravanan, and Hemant Parik, who's also emceeing today as well. And these festivals take a lot of effort to organize, and given that it's been happening for so many years, can I thank executive committees past and present, but for this year, Rajaguru as the president, Indra Devi Nair is the vice president, Charanya Kailash who is the secretary, and both Charanya Arvind and Selvi Radhakrishnan who are part of the festival and events team. And last but not least, can I say a huge thank you to Ilango Krishnamurthy, treasurer, one of two founding members. Ilango, to you and Shakti, thank you for many years of your friendship and warmth, and to all of you for all of the work that you do to allow our communities to come together to pray and to celebrate these festivals. Is incredibly important. So can I wish you all a very beautiful and blissful Thaipoosam. May the grace and the blessings of Lord Murugan guide us all in the work that we do. Nandri, Nani, Namaskar.
Thank you. And it was just recently that I've been through many hard drives, and I came across the opening of the temple photos, and I shared it with the Lingos Ji, and I think Michael and Priyanka and ourselves, we were, put your hands up who were here at the opening of the temple ceremony 10 years ago. Yeah, see, great memory, and next year, 10 years later, or maybe who knows, with all the support and blessings, we may be having a bigger haul in the next couple of years. We need your blessings and your support. Rajaguru addresses many a times that thank you for your donations and thank you for your contributions. The next speaker he will have to leave us shortly. We'll put this time really well today. Can I welcome Tauanu'u Nick Bakulich, Chairperson for Mangri Orahu Local Board. Nick, would you like to say a few words here? Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate that. Thaipoosam, and greetings everybody. I just want to bring a greeting from the Mangere Otahu local board, of which this lovely temple falls within its boundary. Can I just say, as a follow-on from the words of thanks from our MP Priyanca, is a word of thanks from the local board to your community. 2 years ago we had experienced the Auckland floods, and your community came to the aid and the help of your fellow men and women. So thank you. Thank you also for the contribution of your community within Mangere Otahu. And it is because of you that we are greater. We can see the efforts and the contributions that you bring to our schools and to the wider community. So that is our word of thanks from your local board, who many bring their greetings as you celebrate today the recognition of your Lord and also for Thaipoosam. So thank you very much, and a wonderful and prosperous future for this temple. My good friend Alango has asked me to provide some words in Samoan, the language of my mother, and the words are Ia manuia lava tato whamoimoi nei aso, Ia manuia o tō ngaloenga a wā Subramaniyar mo alo mawhanau. May the blessings be upon you and to your children and for the future. Malo.
Okay, the next speaker needs no more longer introduction, because knowing the way he speaks, he will definitely touch your hearts, and he's got wonderful personality and wonderful connection with the wider community. Mr. Michael Wood, the former Labour Minister, please would you like to say a few words?
Vanakkam, namaskaram, namaste, and kia ora koutou katoa. Good morning all, and thank you for this invitation for us to share on this important occasion of Thaipoosam with your community. Can I first start by acknowledging all of the executive committee from the temple for your work in building this community over the last 10 years and for ensuring that there is a wonderful celebration here today. If I can acknowledge all of the volunteers from the committee as well, because I know that any event like this takes the work of dozens and dozens of people who are not paid for their work, but do it out of love for the community. So I acknowledge all of you as well. And if I can acknowledge all of my Labour Party colleagues who are here as well. Before we came into the temple, Priyanca was telling me a little bit about Lord Murugan and why this is a special occasion for the community. And it got me thinking about the fact that whatever community or faith we come from, we all look to special people, to saints, to people who have lived exemplary lives of service, to guide us and inspire us. In a couple of months' time, I'm going to the Northern Hemisphere to Italy to do a pilgrimage that is around the life and the works of Saint Francis, who was one of the great saints of the Christian tradition. But you can look around every faith tradition, our friends from the Sikh community, the Muslim community, the Jewish community, Christians, communities right across the Hindu tradition, and we all look to special people who were connected with the divine, who lived great lives of service, and who we can turn to for inspiration and to guide us in our own lives. And so at this time, as you gather as a community to reflect upon and revere Lord Murugan, I hope that the memory of his work, his service, his words and his connection with God bring you peace and joy and inspiration today and in the year that is to come. Thank you again for having us here. It's a real privilege, and I wish you very well on this Thaipoosam. No reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa, nandri vangu.
Thank you, Michael, for the wonderful words. And indeed, this temple has its doors open for many devotees throughout the week. And I must say, we are so fortunate to have three wonderful priests with us who put their hard work, dedication, and I know I can vouch for this, many of you vouch for this, but we've had incidents where people were sick or in the hospital, and everything that we did through the temple, the blessings help those people recover very fast. So thank you so much. It's indeed a blessing of all the deities here on us. The next speaker is the MP for Mangri. If we can, if we can just give you the welcome gift first. So remember, Lydia Sosene, please come. You're part of the Mangri culture. So MP for Mangri, please share some words.
Talofa and warm Pacific greetings, namaste. I think my Labour colleagues have covered already the greetings and also some of the things that I just wanted to mention. Thank you to the Executive Committee for your invitation, not just to myself but to our Labour team, our Labour colleagues. It is very important, and I was reading and researching Thaipoosam and the wonderful principles of prayer and penance that is very important in the Hindu calendar. Some of you I've met in Mangere, some of you I haven't. I was successfully elected in 2023, replacing Alpito William Seal. I just want to highlight how important it is for this local community that we embrace the Hindu culture, that we have a better understanding of our neighbours and our friends, and in particular for the work that you do. Just lastly, to the Executive Committee and our friend Alango, who always reminds us, those of us in politicians, whether you're in central or local government, the importance of our Hindu community. May you be blessed, may you continue the good work as we go forth, because we all want to live with our neighbours for a better society in Aotearoa. Ia manuia tele, ringa luenga, ia alofa le atua, ia foa i mai se mo tātou tangata matatua, ma whānau, awa le viinga, mo le olanga le. I just said in Samoan, may you be blessed, just particularly our elders who have been lessons for us. May our working people go forth so that our children and our young people can have a good legacy in Mangere and Aotearoa. Thank you.
It also gives me pride to stay in Mangere, and Mangere is so diverse. We just have to look at this road, and there's so many places of worship and gathering, and we all do it very harmoniously. And I think I should say something in Hindi कि यहाँ पे हम सब धन्यवादी हैं कि इतनी परमात्मा की कृपा है कि यहाँ पे इतने अच्छे जो हमारे आचार्य पंडित जी जो पूजा करते हैं, इनके सहयोगी है, इनके वॉलंटियर्स जो है वो दिन रात मेहनत करते हैं। साउथ अफ्रीका, फिजी और अन्य कई देशों से जो लोग आए हैं, जिन्होंने इस मंदिर की शोभा बनाई है, इस मंदिर की जो पहचान है ये बनी है, और हम यही चाहेंगे कि हम आप सब मिलके इनकी सहायता करते चले, आर्थिक रूप से या अपने पुरुषार्थ से, giving some donation and some help and effort every now and then. If you have few hours, you can come down, आप एक दो घंटे आके इनकी मदद कर सकते हैं अपने कीमती समय निकाल के। अगले जो स्पीकर हैं इनके बारे में कुछ कहेंगे। The next speaker is Kerrin. Kerrin, please, if you'd like to come here, we'll give you the welcome gift from our committee members here. Kerrin Leoni is a Far Ward councillor and also standing for the Auckland mayoral candidate. So thank you so much for attending this one today. We welcome your words.
Kia ora everyone, and greetings all the way from West Auckland. I've come from West today, from Avondale. I'm the Faux Ward Councillor out there. I'd like to acknowledge Alango and the Executive Committee for the invite today, and also for bringing the rich diversity of the cultures and the festivities that you bring to our amazing city Auckland Tamaki Makaurau. As it's just been mentioned, I am standing for Mayor this year. It's going to be a huge task, obviously, as the only woman that's standing as a candidate. And I think, it's time for change in our city to reflect the diversity that we have and the great cultures that we have. So thank you so much for the invitation today. I feel very blessed. My twins here, Kahu and Atarangi, are wearing the t-shirts. And we have to show that women can be in politics too, mothers. So thank you so much again. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. And do take up the people's voice of the Auckland transportation system when you do. We're talking that about the concerns, because we'd like probably fly over here to come to the temple later on if possible, because the temple is going to grow bigger and bigger. जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा कि इंडिया सो डाइवर्स, यहाँ कई देशों से लोग आए हैं, कई भाषा बोलने वाले लोग हैं, लेकिन हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है कि हमारे अपने पंजाबी कम्युनिटी के मेंबर्स भी आते हैं, गुजरातियों में और कुछ और शामिल हो जाते हैं. आज एक बंदा आया, हिंदी में बात करने लगा, उन्होंने बोला कि डोसा खाना है. मैंने बोला डोसा नहीं है, प्रसाद है. मैं गुजराती हूँ, मैंने भी खाओ में जो मैं तो जमी नहीं जाओ तो खाना खा के गए. So he had some food, but here we welcome our next speaker. If we can welcome him. And Kharag Singh is being a strong Labour Party member and a Sikh community leader. Kharag ji, स्वागत है सबसे पहले.
सत श्री अकाल सारे को. सबसे पहले आप सबको मेरा नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, वनकम. आप सबको हिंदी में मैं बोल सकता हूँ, इंग्लिश में भी ट्रांसलेट कर दूँगा. आप सबको पहले आज जो फेस्टिवल हम मना रहे हैं, आपको सबको हमारी तरफ से और हमारी कम्युनिटी की तरफ से गहरे दिल से बहुत बहुत बधाई हो. थैंक यू फॉर इनवाइटिंग अस. Pilango and I go a long way back. With few faces, Shania and all of them, I have been involved in the community along. Only 2-3 things I need to say. First of all, Lord Murugan was a warrior. He was a lord, so Sikhs are the warriors, and we believe in that. Peaceful. Later on, fight for your rights. So that's very commonality between Sikh and Tamils. Obviously, हम भगवान को 3 अरदास करेंगे. आज सिर्फ प्रार्थना करेंगे, हमें बल बुद्धि. हम जब अपना सिर नीचे भगवान के आगे लगाते हैं तो हमारे सिर के सबसे ऊपर वाला जो है, हम उसको वो करते हैं, हमारी ईगो, हमारी गलतियां. हम ये प्रे करते हैं कि हमें भगवान बख्श दे और आगे के लिए हमें इन फ्यूचर गिव अस स्ट्रेंथ टू सर्व द कम्युनिटी एंड फाइट फॉर द राइट. सो वी बो आवर हेड to the mighty Lord, in which way we pray. We will bury our egos and inner sins and pray to Lord, to God bless us. So इतना ही कहते हुए आज मैं आपको सबको विदाई देता हूँ. पंडित जी और जो अपने इनकी शिक्षा जो आपको देते हैं, इनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ, क्योंकि इनकी शिक्षा के बिना हम अधूरे रह जाते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं होता पढ़ने के लिए. तो all the blessings from Sikh community to you guys and God bless us. हम अरदास भी यही करते हैं जब हमारे सिख धर्म में सरबत का भला मीन्स गॉड ब्लेस यू. थैंक यू.
And once again, thank you all for coming and being part of this wonderful festivities. It doesn't end here. We'll continue lots of celebration. So the next announcement is we will take a seat. There will be Abhishekam going on, and there will be some bhajans going on. Those who haven't had any food, you can also grab that. And also, please store it, the rubbish in the rubbish bins, etc. And you're more than welcome to contribute. And thank you for those who contributed already. And a big round of applause for all the volunteers and all our dignitaries today. Thank you so much for your wonderful work. And then now take a seat and you will guide us. And the celebration and the puja will continue from here at the Thiru.
Thank you.
Thank you.